Why hello there everyone, my name is Mr. H-tastic and welcome to my video review for Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Nintendo Wii. The game starts off on a bright sunny day in Dreamland when suddenly a huge black hole in the shape of a star appears out of nowhere. Shortly after it appeared, a rather huge ship came out of it, but something was wrong with the ship. It is losing parts. After all of its parts have scattered across Dreamland, Kirby and the gang head to the crash site to investigate. Upon arrival, Kirby and friends find someone inside the ship. He was very sad because his ship is missing a grand total of 120 energy spheres and 5 ship parts. Kirby sees this person in despair, and in his time of need, Kirby decides to step up and head forth on his huge new adventure. So the game starts off on Popstar. Sound familiar? Well, Popstar is also the first world in the amazing 64 title, Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. On Popstar there are 6 locations. The first location is your ship, Lore Starcutter. Then it's followed by the worlds in order: Cookie Country, Raisin Ruins, Onion Ocean, White Wafers, and the final world on Popstar, Nutty Noon. In every Popstar world there's going to be a ship part along with 5 to 6 levels consisting of at least 3 energy spheres each. Let's go ahead and go into the detail about the worlds here. The first world of the game is Cookie Country. Cookie Country is your average first level. It's really tutorial ridden, but it's just more precaution to make sure you're prepared for what's going on later in the game, when the game actually starts getting really difficult. The second world of the game is Raisin Ruins. It's more of a desert type area, and it's still fairly easy like the first one. It still accompanies with quite a bit of the tutorials and everything as the first level did. Alright, the third world of the game, Onion Ocean. Onion Ocean is really where the difficulty starts coming in. Like, it really starts getting difficult, but at the same time it's not all too bad compared to some of the stuff later. But I guess it's kinda, the reason it's really difficult is, I mean, what can you really expect from a water level? Seriously. Like, have you ever played Ocarina of Time? Jeez. The fourth world of the game, White Wafers. It's still moderately difficult along with Onion Ocean. Especially, it's really difficult if you're trying to go for 100%. Which means, yes, getting all 120 of those pain-in-the-neck energy spheres. I still haven't done that. I've had the game for over a week. And finally, last world of Popstar, Nutty Noon. It's really the first challenging level in the entire game, and it really prepares you for the end game. But it also at the same time shows you you're not even close to being done with this game. So before I elaborate on any further on worlds, meaning the end game, I kind of want to talk about power-ups first, the staple of the Kirby series. Now, if you've played a Kirby game before, you most likely know about the most recognizable thing about the series is none other than the copy ability. The copy ability is where Kirby sucks up an enemy, and if it has a special power, Kirby gains that special ability the enemy was carrying. Now, the most recognizable powers are the sword, fire, beam, and electricity. Now, Kirby's Return to Dreamland kept those abilities along with some other fan favorites, but also added some new powers, such as the whip and spear. But Kirby's Return to Dreamland also added something I don't think we've ever seen in a Kirby game before: Ultra abilities! This aspect is easily one of my favorite things about this game. The most common super abilities are fire, beam, and sword. Now, after that long-winded rant, let's get to talking about the controls. Personally, I found the controls to be flawless. With most Kirby games, this is the case. I guess HAL just knows what they're doing. The Wii Remote is always used sideways in this title, like titles such as Donkey Kong Country Returns, Kirby's Epic Yarn, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. For the most part, you're going to be sticking to the D-pad 1 and 2 buttons, and the plus and minus buttons. Now, we move on to the second portion of the game. We spend the second portion of the game at a mysterious place known as HAL Laboratory. There are 3 worlds here: Egg Engines, the Dangerous Dinner, and the World 8, Mysterious Dimension. At another dimension, the final Battle Rest. But I won't spoil the game for you. All I'll say is it's who you would least expect. HAL Laboratory is an extremely difficult area and is the end game. It's basically the end game. That's it. And last, but definitely not least, let's judge the music. Now, we all know video games would be nothing without their music. Now I'm going to detail a little bit more about the music of this game. I absolutely love this game's official soundtrack. It's nothing short of amazing, and it really does tie the game together. It really makes the game all the more better. And now, the final verdict. What do I rate this game? I give this game a perfect 10. It's easily the best Kirby game in years, and it really is an amazing last hurrah for the Wii. Along with Skyward Sword, it makes the Wii go out with a bang. The music is absolutely amazing, as I've said, but the controls are perfect, and there isn't really too much to gripe about. I mean, the game can be redundant at some points, but other than that, it's flawless. And everything expected and more. So what are you waiting for? Go buy this game! Thank you all for watching my first review. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed, and comment telling me your opinions on the game, or just questions you have for me, or even review requests in general. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I've been Mr. Tastic, and goodbye.